curriculum that we have adopted is the CKLA, Amplify CKLA curriculum. And so the language comprehension component is really what the knowledge part of this curriculum aligns with. And with that, we're exposing the kids to rich text, we're building their vocabulary, we're building background knowledge, we're working on comprehension activities, and we're really just exposing the kids at this point to higher level texts. And then the other part of the curriculum is the skills part of the curriculum, and that's the part that really focuses on word recognition. So that's where you're going to have your decoding and your sight words and phonological awareness and things like that. So some of the traditional phonics that we've done in the past.
So we learned about what farming looks like in Mesopotamia and what it looks like in ancient Egypt. We learned about what the cities looked like in Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt.
What I really like about both parts is that it is exposing the kids to things that they may or may not have been exposed to previously in first grade. Like I for sure in kindergarten or first grade had never taught anything about ancient civilizations, and this exposes the kids to a whole new world of information so that, you know, as they progress and as they grow older, these topics are going to circle back around and the kids will have already been exposed to some of it.
We've actually chosen to purchase it not only for elementary, but middle school. And we like the idea of having some cohesiveness throughout elementary and middle school. And it's been this kind of curriculum that takes all the best practices that we want to have and embeds it into a program that is not only research-based and proven, but is very interesting for the kids. It's been an amazing experience to see it with how the kids respond to not only the content, but it's very rigorous, not only for the students, but also the teachers. And we've definitely been looking for something that would push our kids and challenge them, but also have a program that supports them. And this program does that.
I feel like the demands of where education is today is that higher level thinking and getting details and evidence from the text and then using it in their writing and in their speaking. And one of the things that this program does before they write about things, and you saw this today, they had so much talking time. And so those kids that aren't natural writers get to talk about things before they write, and their writing has improved because of that too.
It gives plenty of opportunity to intervene and to meet kids where they're at and grow upon those skills. So yes, it's exposing everybody at one time, but it also gives the flexibility to work with each kid and where they need to be.
It's just so global. You know, they're learning mythology and they're learning about all of these different cultures, and it just gives them such a wide breadth of background.
What are you coming up with so far?
There's topics that cover science or social studies, history, and it's all embedded within reading and writing. And so the kids are exposed to more nonfiction topics, and then they're writing about that and reading about it using higher level vocabulary than they have before.
We're so used to living in well, this is science and this is reading and this is math, and when really this just kind of takes it all and it applies it, you know, it kind of mushes it all together, and the kids don't really even know, like, is this science time, is this reading time, whatever. All they know is we're learning, and they're engaged and they're interested and they want to know more.
I think it's really exciting that we have the same program in kindergarten that they're going to be using when they get to middle school. They know how to look for evidence, and I feel like they didn't know how to do that in the past. And so in fourth grade, they're using quotation marks and citing things from the text, and I had never seen that before. So I know that I did that when I was in maybe middle school, but high school for sure. These guys are 9, and they're quoting from the text appropriately. It's really neat. They're really going to grow. When I did this last year for the first year, I saw a huge jump in how easy writing was for the kids, and I see that this year too. They don't get stuck on ideas like they used to because we've talked about things so much.
When we did all of this research, we did not take any of this lightly, and we looked at test scores last year after the pilot group piloted this, and you know, the science is right. The science of reading is called that for a reason, because there is a science behind it. And I think teaching things explicitly in this manner, there really is something to be said for that.
But the actual reading and writing skills translate into anything that they are going to go and do, and the speaking and listening as well. There's so much collaboration in this program that they really give you different modalities of having kids work together, and it'll translate into any class and any job in the future too.